Do 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 do. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good to be back on again. I'm in a good mood today. Today was the lowest stressful day I've had quite a while. So I'm in a good mood. I can't wait to get started on this steel production. Before we continue anymore, I need to do a test. Test. Okay, there we go. Okay. Who else is ready? I'm ready. I'm gearing up. Ready to do this. Set up my phone so I can see people. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's get started. Yeah. Waste no time. Okay, we're gonna waste a little bit of time. Okay. Let's get ready to rumble. So we left off in a pretty good place. Much further than I thought we'd be. Which is nice. We kind of got Sam started. We're having plans ready for steel production. We got the good bulk of our base all up and running. One thing I want to do is think about getting that one made. And the question is, how are we gonna go about it? So I don't think a rail is gonna really fit through here, so we'd have to go out and around. I don't know. I don't think we'll need it. Because once we get a good floor started, that's moving so smooth. It's so nice. They call that, what do they call that? Sushi belts? Always looks great. I enjoy doing them. Alright, so we got copper up and running. We have iron up and running. We have concrete kind of going. We have Sam started, and we even have the dimensional depot kind of starting. So we kind of have 3 projects, kind of, sort of. What we need to do is focus. We need logistics Mark III. So we're gonna let those build up, and how we're gonna let those build up, the reinforced iron. much concrete do we have right now? One more. We have a decent amount. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start laying the platform for steel production. So let me get rid of some stuff. Lots of stuff I don't need. That's good for now. Wait. We gotta go say good morning to good old Crawdaddy. Hey, Crawdaddy. How you doing, buddy? Wow, 23. Thank you, little dude. Hope you have a good day. I'm having a good day. I'm gonna upgrade your place here soon so you can see. Alright, so for this steel production, we are going to, let me see if I can get up here. Oh yeah, quite easy. Alright, there's an iron node over there. We're gonna mix with the coal node that's down there to make steel. And then we're gonna take that iron node and or both, can't remember which, and they are gonna make the iron products we need to mix with the steel products. And then same thing with that that limestone right there. And limestone we're gonna change into concrete, and it's also gonna mix with the materials, the steel materials. And then over there in the bushes, I think I see it about right there, there's a copper node that we're going to use to mix with the steel. So the iron production was quite easy, right? Have one, you have iron turn into iron products to mix with other iron products to make an iron product. Iron. Here you need coal, iron, more iron, limestone, and copper. Basically the three things you needed plus one more. And you're going to the next step of mixing all these items and working conveyor belts till they all work together and they come out nice and pretty. First thing we gotta do we still have our chainsaw? Yeah, we do. We have no fuel for the chainsaw. We gotta go get fuel. Alright, fuel for the chainsaw. I'm just gonna take that whole stack. Okay. Woo, nice. And zoop. Okay, let's clear out this area of all the big trees. Because we are going to utilize essentially this whole area.
those down. Cut these ones down. Can't forget this guy. Including him. That was neat. All right. All the leaves, every little bit. Most of these are going to be covered up, but I'm trying to get these big ones that are going to stick out. This looks like a good clump. Oh, that's off the edge, huh? You ain't gonna let me get you, huh? Oh well. He's off the edge anyways. Okay. So we have most of our area. Okay, this seems to be the highest point, so we're going to get our foundation. And boop. The steel project has begun. I need to zoop, please. One more? Yeah, one more. Two more? No, not two more. One more. I haven't unlocked blueprints yet, and I know I could just like smack down a bunch of floor blueprints. Alright. So that's a good floor to start with. This does kind of just hang over the edge, doesn't it? So there's our coal. That's the coal we're going to use. There's another summer sloop. And we're going to run that coal up here. We're going to run that iron over here. We're going to have our entire operation running. And we already need, what is it, more concrete. More concrete. Always more concrete. What we could do with a few more pieces of concrete, we can get it to the point where we can at least make the iron side of the factory. Always off by one. We do need more iron plates too. Gas. All right. And I think that's what makes this whole beginning part, at least this area, the beginning area, you know, the ideal place to start. Well, not really ideal, but the first place to start for most beginners is pretty great. Is because you can have a bunch of the more basic beginner places all nearby. So like I got my iron over there. I'm gonna have Sam over there. That's gonna be like right there. I'm gonna have steel over here, and then I think it's like just over the hill over there is where I'll be able to make heavy modular frames, and they'll all be so close and be able to feed to each other, and it'll be nice. It'll be gorgeous. Okay. Just a few more. Damn. I also need a bunch to go down. I need that sulfur. That was a terrible jump. I didn't go forward at all. And yeah, nice. Slide under and slide under. What do I have over here? Nothing of importance. Just put those in there for now. There's some wood in there too. I can add that too, and that, and that. Okay. Let's pick that up. Do a little side tangent and get this sulfur research going. Talk to me, Ada.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Be able to get the non-ballistics detonators. Be pretty nice. We can clear up some stuff. Start our quick wire farming. I wonder if it's just one. I might go ahead and do it just to save time. Oh, you're two. For how many? 500? Okay, that's worth it. For a stack. And zoop. Oh, nice. Oh, I hit the tree. Damn tree. I knew I wasn't going to make the hill. I was going to hit the side of the hill. Okay, with this, we should be able to finish the foundation. Oh, missed one right at the end. Okay, and then we need this to go that way. Oh, how did I miss? I know how, but why did I miss? Well, I know why. Okay, how many do we need again for the iron? It's not much. That doesn't show it. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna assume it's 5 or 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go 6 wide for now, and then I mean we can always reduce it if we need to. All right. And then over here we have the copper. Where's he at? There he is. Come on. All right, same thing. High point. I think that's all we'll need. Yeah, we'll need one more for sure. How does that happen? Is this not on the grid? Is that why? So we need it to line up with that corner. And then we can go vertical. And then go zoop. There we go. Okay. Again, probably won't need all of this, but we're gonna lay it out and have it ready. Okay, we have copper close and ready. We need to get rid of these stupid trees. Hello, tree. Okay. And this is essentially going to be the grid for our steel production, except we need to connect that over there too. We'll do it probably this way. So we need to get rid of these trees. Anything to cut down more trees and cause more deforestation. Jump, dummy. There we go. Okay, so here. And again, that one will be super easy. That's just going to be build and go through here. Copper is going to be made up here and then go down here. So I think we need copper wire and cable. We'll need to make a bunch of those. And we'll make basically a small smelting, iron smelting operation. Just gonna feed over here. Alright. Let's get the iron going. remember quite what I need. What is it? A rotor and the frames? Yeah, we need the rotor and the modular frame. So let's get the rotor set up. Could do a Mark II. Nah, we'll just do a Mark I. Okay, let's make 1, 2, 3, 4 miners, or do we have miners that we could just take? Miner. No miner. How about over here? Miner. No miner. Everything's so disorganized. Alright, so we need 5 of them. So we need a stack of rods. So, copper, limestone, iron, coal. So 5 of them. Oh, let's make 5 of them. Three, 4, 5. All right, now smelters. All right, we have enough to make the smelters. Not smelters. Miners. Yes. Okay. Probably should have got the dimensional depots laid out first for at least the more important items. You know, all the items I'm going to need to build, so I don't have to keep running back and forth. Okay, so we have 1 miner. Right here. Oh, that's beautiful. That couldn't have been any better. I love that. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so... which we might take this up, because we're probably going to have our product come back down. So that way it can go that way. Okay, so... we're going to redo the items for the modular frame and the rotor. Not sure how much of the rotors I'm going to need. Let's make it we can't. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're getting kind of sidetracked, but we'll get back in track. I would say here to be safe. You don't see me. Miss me. Haha. Without being touched. Alright, that rock might be a problem. It might be quite an annoying problem. It's fine. It's fine. Production miner. Probably gonna have to upgrade it to a Mark II. But that should be fine for now. So that's gonna come over here and then go up. And that's going to start feeding into our foundries. Now, how many foundries do we need? 4? Okay. So 4 foundries, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's hope we built enough concrete already. Whee! Hey, little buddy. Got any treats for me? Ooh, ooh, what is that? Aluminum sheets. Neat. How much does that get me per? Ugh. Not a lot at all. But it's okay. I appreciate it. Regardless. Stack of those. Stack of those. And concrete. Sweet. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth. Like I said, I'm gonna wish I did the dimensional depots. But it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. And then foundries are gonna go into constructors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Already gonna have to travel back and get cable. Alright. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 assemblers. Alright, let's go from there, yeah? One more trip for some cable. Ow. Oh. I always, you know, I keep forgetting that I have my storage available. A lot of running around. Alright, cable. Should be right here. We'll go and grab a bunch of that because we'll probably need it for other stuff. Let's see. Before we go, let's say I want to make 6 smelters there. 5 smelters there. Let's grab just a huge amount of copper and wire. Just to try and save us a trip. But watch, we're gonna get down there and all the stuff we have are heavy on. We're gonna need something else. And I missed that jump. Ha! Okay, so the foundries need to be at least right here, because they're gonna have 2 lanes coming up behind them. Actually, they're not even gonna be right behind each other, so constructor 1. Hold up. Let's remember how I did this. Okay, so foundry. And then we need a splitter. But that's just temporarily. Because then it's going to be constructor, constructor. Okay. Remove that and move it. Right in between. Yep. And then we need to scoot the foundry down. One thing I wish you could do is even things you place down, you could just grab them and move them. Okay, that's one spot, right? Next we need just a foundry into a constructor, so we might be able to do those right next to each other. Foundry, constructor. Are they lined up, or do I need to scoot? You need to scoot the foundry over. Okay. It's going to be a lot of strange overclocking and underclocking, but we're going to try to use as little foundries as possible. Alright, now we have 2 more constructors with, of course, a splitter. That's even with that one, right? Yep. Okay. Then we're going to slap a foundry in between those ones. Well, not in between, but it would help if I had that facing the right way. And then a foundry. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then one more 2-set foundry. So 2 more constructors. Sorry, I had to make sure my notes were right. Not smart splitter, just a splitter. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All those. All right. Now for the assemblers. So these are gonna go to assemblers. We're gonna have one assembler. Right here on this side. Oh, we need to leave gaps too. We need to leave gaps too because we have stuff coming down. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to measure it per splitter. We'll go 2. That should be enough. Because we're going to have stuff trying to come between these. And we need to make sure we have enough room. Okay, one assembler there. An assembler for this guy. Yeah. And then one more for him. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to scoot him over because we need him to be about here. So build the assembler and then build the constructor. Okay. This constructor needs to be there, right? Yep. Okay. Another assembler. With a constructor. I see you trying to sneak closer. Okay. And then one more assembler with one more constructor. But he's going to be on the inside. That needs to inch out a bit. Okay, I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the main ones, yes, but then we still need just 2 more. And these ones are gonna be this last guy. I had a feeling they were too close and I couldn't remember why, but now I do, kind of. Goes there. Boundary. Goes there. And then the next 2 are together. And they go right here. Next one is by himself. It's just gonna have to be janky. That's what's going on here. Alright, well, regardless, let's go down the line. Okay, this guy is gonna be encased industrial beams. So he needs 3 steel beams and 18 per minute of steel beams and 36 concrete. So steel beam. Alright. And then the concrete. That's gonna come from this way. Yeah. Okay, so there's the encased industrial beams, and then next I believe motor? No, stator. Because it's steel pipe, which is what he gives. Steel pipe. No. Steel pipe. And then that's where we get the cable from. So that makes the stator. So we have cement and stator. And then the next item is the automated wiring. So automated wiring is going to need an assembler, which we don't have the items for. But this is going to do the same thing. It's going to have iron and pipe. Pipe's going to come from here. Wire is going to come from up there. Okay. Next. Wait, why was I trying to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're all there. But why are they uneven? Why? I just fixed y'all. I just made y'all pretty. If I were a rich man. Very important because we need the right amount of room. Okay, yeah, and then these last two don't need one because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do just need a little bit more iron, reinforced iron. Again, storage. Dummy. Here. Here? Luckily, we're getting a lot of our reinforced iron. We still need about... Unfortunately, we're using just as much as we need. Okay. Before the third one. Actually, it doesn't need to be too much. I think right there's fine. Because that is going to have, I believe, cable run into it, right? Yep. Because this is going to be stator. Or, yeah, stator. This is also going to be stator. In case beams. Stator, stator, beams. Automated wiring. And then this one is going to be versatile framework. And this last one is going to be motor. That also needs a stator. So this needs to be stator. Oh, that's real close. Oh, let's hope it's not too close. We'll find out. And then these two guys can essentially join into one. Because these ones are steel beam, steel pipe. Need 30 and 90. So we'll have to crank this up because that's going to be still ingredient. Only need to double it, which is nice. Okay. This is the guy all by himself. He still needs his foundry. Okay, so steel beam. Yep. Steel pipe. Yep. Steel pipe. Steel beam. Steel pipe. That's going to make a stator, which is going to go into this, which is going to make the motor. And then we'll get the rotors from the iron farm we're about to make. Okay. So that is the framework wish I could get up there. Or at least the steel stuff. Pretty small, right? That's if I did it right. Which, once things get going, we'll know for sure. But that's not it, because this is more than iron. Because we need iron parts to feed in there. And we'll need more iron to feed in the back to mix with the coal. And then we also need concrete to come in here. And we'll need copper to also come up in here. So a little bit more complicated than usual. But first, let's make some rotors. So we're gonna need smelter. I think that's about right, yeah? For constructors too. I have them backwards. Why do they always start pointing towards you? Alright. Constructor. Constructor. Alright, and we need an assembler. Okay, how? Let's back up. 10 rotors and 10 stators. What if we cut that in half? And do 2.5. Yeah? 5 rotors and stators. Because this is making 5 stators. If after we do all the timing, if I feel like I can bump this up, I will, but we're gonna stick with that. So rotors 4. We're gonna need 5. I feel like the iron rods to do 5 wouldn't be an issue. But to do over 100 screws, I mean, just to do the 4, we're gonna need 2 sets of screws. To do 200. Which, I mean, we can do that. That's no biggie. We just gotta do some fancy work. Do something like... this, and with Mark III conveyor belts, we should be able to feed the screws we need. Yeah, I think so. We'll roll with... Oh, we're so close already. I mean, we have room. We can scoop this over one. Oh yeah, we got the room. We just gotta get rid of this. basically just put this on the other side. I think I broke down a little too much. Okay, so constructor. And then will we be able to fit 3 more constructors? No. I've done this before and I don't know why it's not playing out exactly how I want it. I mean, we could have the assembler all the way to right here. We could almost do like this. Right? Because what those are supposed to do, that's supposed to be merger, assembler, and that's right there, right? And when we connect it like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, you big guy. Get on out of here. Why do you have a friend with you too? No, don't get stuck on my stuff. Get out of here. Go on. Okay. What we could also do is instead of doing multi-constructor, just high performance iron into one. I mean, it'd be no different, really. Okay. So assembler for these two. All right, and then one more. For them. Alright, now that puts it right next to that one. Real close. But we can work with that, because that can feed just through here, and these can feed through here as well. What I might do is have them come this way and down. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because that needs to come over. Lay down the splitters. Okay, it's all coming together. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. So we have the capability to make the 5 rotors. Okay, modular frames. How many do we make? We make 2. How many modular frames are we gonna need? I believe modular frames were this guy. Yeah. 2.5. 2.5. So that will need to be increased as well. Blah. We're gonna need a lot of slugs. This is producing 120. It's most likely going to be bumped up to a Mark II. Alright, if these are working, we're not going to have the... Well, they might be working at max capacity. You need 30, 90. You're going to be working double time. Isn't there a blueprint? So instead of using ore, it uses the actual steel, or it uses the coal, but it uses iron ingot instead of ore, making it more viable. Before we jump the gun, how much copper do we need? I believe you needed copper. 40. 80 copper. So we need 80 copper, and then how many cable? 50. 50? 50. 40 cable. 40 copper, 50 cable. Okay. Turn you around, because again, I don't get why. Okay, so 40 copper. So we just need to boost that up by 1. And then 50 cable. So if I reduce this to 25, right? And then do it again to another one, that'll give us our 50. So boost that a bit for 40 copper, and then bam, 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 and then one more. Foundation. Which those need a merger. Again, we turn this copper cable into 25, not W. We ain't doing algebra. That one to 25. And this one to 25. That'll give us our 50 that we need, but we need to reduce the ones behind it to 50. So 25 and 25. 25. And 25. That's 12.5, 12.5, 12.5, 12.5. Cool. Something's weird here. That's supposed to be wire. There we go. So these four are producing the 50 cable we need, and then this guy's just going to be boosted up for the 4 copper. Alright, so copper is all set up. I need to break that, set up a copper. I wonder if that'll reach up there. Will that reach up there? It might be too high. Which is fine. We can work around that. Because what we can do is foundation 2. You're not gonna work with me here? Huh? That's where you want to be. Out of all the miners... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, you're gonna be the difficult one, aren't you? So we can work around the slope by doing this. Actually, we should have it going down one direction, yeah? Back up to the conveyor. Go here and face it that way. It's gorgeous. We are out of iron. Okay, but the copper part is set up. Okay, now we need to go see how much cement we need. Well, not cement, but concrete. 36 concrete, okay. I believe it produced 45, right? We'll find out soon enough. Probably gonna have to make a stop back home. Yeah, we need iron plates. That's fine. It's been a good minute. And we should be able to finish Mark III logistics now. And maybe I did it again. One of these days, I'll remember I have my own storage now. $996, still short. Okay, hold up. Oh, breather. You take a breather. Okay. We got the iron. Oh, we need to start research. That's what we need. Because I'm pretty sure there's a steel. Sorry, I'm pretty sure there's a steel one we can do. We have hard drives. All right, now we're gonna sit here and wait 10 minutes. I'm just kidding, that'd be terrible. All right, but let's see. Ooh, 15. And we need like 36, it said. 35. So we're gonna need most definitely a Mark II for that. Now we should have no steel pipe in there. Okay, steel pipe and concrete. And that's to make the miner Mark II. Okay. Hey, Crawdaddy. What you got for me, little buddy? You so happy. Oh, more of the aluminum sheets. Aluminum sheets. Deposit those. Because I'm nowhere near aluminum yet. I've never even touched aluminum. So I wouldn't know how important those sheets are. They seem like just very basic aluminum sheets, but I could be completely wrong. Alright, you gotta go too, buddy. Jesus, how many was in that? 54. Thanks. Alright, miner Mark II. Do your worst. Okay. So you'll give me 60 per, eh? So if I just take a splitter, And then split you 3 ways. No, you're not gonna snap to him, are you? That's fine. We'll just deal with it. Actually, I should be able to go H. There we go. Are you really not gonna? Oh, it's because you're too high, huh? Okay, splitter. H, move over. There we go. There we go. Constructor. We're gonna have to scoot all these too. So H, control, touch. One right there. It feels confused. It doesn't know what to do. It's not in a spot that it wants to be in. But it's okay. We'll guide him. That's what we do. We help. So H. And H. Bam. We'll probably have to do that 3 more times for the mergers. Okay, we said 36, right? $36. What is 36 divided by 3? 12. So we only need each of those to make 12. I knew that. I didn't need that math. Merger. H, tiny bump. H, tiny bump. And lastly, H, tiny bump. Concrete, we only need 12 from you. Well, from you. Take that for being concrete. And 12 from you. So that's 36 each. So 108. So we are gonna have to increase him still. But we'll need 2 power shards. Two power shards and Mark II belts because he's going to be bringing out 108. So let's go ahead and upgrade. Those can stay Mark I. And make our new path right here. So copper and cable is going to come from up there. Concrete is going to come from right here. And then the 3 rows are going to come down here. It's probably going to be cable, copper, or cable, concrete, copper. Nah, concrete, cable, copper. Concrete and cable. Cable is gonna branch off this way and come into here, making some stators. And then the concrete right next to it's gonna come down right into here, making industrial beams. And then the copper is gonna come here and then zoom this way into the next two. And we also have rotors and beams, which are all going to make what they need. Okay, but we can't really get much started. We need more slugs. And we need to complete Logistics Mark III. Logistics Mark III is important. So is the research. Hey, little doggo. Little crawdaddy. Nothing for me yet. Okay. That took 10 minutes, right? You done? Oh, look at that. Exactly 10 minutes. Alright. Pray to the machine spirit that we got what we need. Molded beam. Caterium wire. That could be useful. Alright, we'll hold on to it. Oh, I already have 5, 6. It's not gonna be enough, but I'm glad we have it. All right. Brain hurt, but it is kind of one reason why this game is enjoyable. Alright, well that does that. Let's see if we have enough. Is that a gap? Ew, there's not supposed to be a gap. That's disgusting. Ugh. 200. One, two. All right, we got the Mark IIIs up and running now.
Milestone reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are.
Oh,
Warning.
no pressure.
Fix-it psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard
Thanks,
work
Ada.
has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
That's a lie. Hard work equals better or less stress. Well, it depends. I think she's really skewering the information. Okay. Let's take the 6 week. Okay, Mark III, 270. Jesus. More than double. Awesome. with that plus the Mark II, we could probably expand our coal to another row of 8. Okay, what needed boosted? He needed boosted. Because he needs... Was it 36 times 3? 108. So you need 2 of these. To 108. Okay, what about you, Copper? I want to get these ones good so I can just forget about them. Maybe connect them all up, but that's about it. Why did they get... Oh, because I ran out of iron. And then I get distracted on what I was doing. Okay, so we have... What do we have? You needed to be boosted to 40. Yep. So we got 20 ingots. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is comical. Where's my smelters? Where's my smelters? It's actually not that hard of a fix. So what we're gonna do is just destroy these. And then just add the smelters. Should work, right? Because we're just going to do the miner sideways. And if we do the miner sideways, we should still be able to add another row of foundation. Not gonna let me. Why not? What if I do a Mark 2? No? 1? No? I don't have a half slab. Oh, it's so close. Come on, I don't want to have to move everything. I'm gonna have to. That's fine. Okay, dummy. Actually, we could probably just leave that like that, but we need... Get rid of that. Smelter. Two. Then constructor. 1, 2. No, darn it. 2, 3. Why do you vex me, game? Okay. Now, you wire 40. Okay. You ingot 20. Celebrate. You two are going to merge. What is that? Are you not? Oh, that's why. You're not dead center. Because you two are going to make copper wire into one constructor. Which I believe they both were 25. Yeah, because we're only going to make 50. So we need to make 50 for it. And so we can tune these down to 25 as well. So 25, 25 into here, 50 for 25 cables. So we're going to double that. Another merger. Okay. So another set of 25. Uh, 10 minutes already? For the ma'am? There's no way it's been 10 minutes already. Well, maybe it has. Regardless, we'll be down there in a sec. Alright, so 25, 25, 25. So 12.5 times 4 is 50. Plus 20. So that's 70. We gotta do that to all of these. 12.5, 12.5. Well, except the last one, which the last one's 40. Okay. So 12.5 times 40 or 4, because there's 4 of them, is 50 plus the... I thought we were uneven for a second. Plus 20. Yep, plus 20. $70. You're producing 60. Could take you up to a Mark II. Or we could just slap one of these bad boys on there and put 70. But then that'll take up one of those. Alright, what do we need for Mark II? We need 2 portable miners and then 10 of the modular frames. Okay. And then the copper will be done. So concrete done. Copper done. And then we have to do all the timing for the steel. Maybe. I'm running around with my delete button on like I'm trying to distill fear into everybody. Alright. Alternate steeled frame. No automated speed wiring. Geez, you had a whole nother complicated component. High speed. Jesus. I don't need steel screws. Alright. Well, we have one more. We need one more portable drill. This is... Forgot how much brain work this takes. We still gotta connect all those two to that guy. Make sure he's got enough. So we'll get the iron going to... Alright. Now... we can tow this guy down to 70. Splitters. What a jump. Actually, we'll need Mark II for these, but we'll fix that later. It's a future me problem. If we do curve, I don't like curve. Straight, that's terrible. Default, we like default. Default is good. Alright, cool. Do I have enough to make Mark II? 14. Definitely not. Because that alone would cost 14. And I'm out. But we have that as that to remind us, which we will forget anyways. Alright, so we have... copper wire and cable ready. We have concrete ready. We're working on the blueprint for the steel iron coal, or yeah, iron ingot coal to make steel instead of iron. And once we get that set up, we should be able to figure out what we need. All right. Let's see if we can get this iron going correctly. So 2 modular frames per minute. You're wanting 2.5. What if we want 4? 2. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's get modular frames proper, which will need 3 iron plates, reinforced iron plates, and 12 iron pipes. Iron rods. That's easy. 12. Done. Reinforced iron plates. What did we say? 3? 3 iron plates. Almost done. 36 screws and 18 plates. 36 screws, 18 plates. 36 screws. $18 plates. Okay, so now we gotta get the smelters. We're gonna do this right. So 12. I like how the iron rods are so cheap. We need 9. Damn. Really? Only 9? Iron ingots? 9 for 36. Yeah. 9. And this one, 27. 27. Alright, now to get these proper, we said 5 rotors, right? That's what we need. We're gonna go all out and go 5. Should be these guys. 5 rotors. I'm thinking we're just gonna float them up and over and then down. I think that'll look neat. Okay, so geez, and that's already reducing it by half. 10 rotors is crazy, but okay, we'll do it. We'll do 5. Meet you halfway. 5 rotors. What do we need for 5 rotors? $25 iron rod. That shouldn't be too hard. You're gonna be the iron rod. Can you even reach 25? 22.5, so 25. Still only 25 iron you can get. Alright, 25. And then you're gonna be 25. Alright, here's the shitty spot. We need 125 screws. So 125 screws, huh? 125 divided by 2, 62.5. So we need a slug each. And then those need to be upgraded. So 2 slugs. We need to hunt for 2 slugs. We have time. I I need a little break from that anyways. Oh, slugs. Where are you, slugs? Slugs. There's one. Any bad guys over here? I think I know where another one is, near my steel stuff. But I can't remember if it's yellow. I see one. Did you see it in between the trees? I saw it in between the trees. Did you see it that time? How about that time? Did you see it that time? Maybe all difficult for me to get. Oh, come on, I'm so close. There we go. Pink. There's my two. I hear monster, but no sea monster. Oh, he's spitting at me. Bye, feller. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. So we got the 2 power slugs we needed. We're gonna go change those real quick. Probably check on Crawdaddy. It's been a minute since we talked to him. See how he's doing. See how he likes his home. Reassure him that it's the best home ever. There's nothing better. Ain't that right, Crawdaddy? Again? That's the 3rd time in a row with the aluminum sheets, man. You trying to tell me something? I mean, so many it got me one. Those aluminum sheets must be the very basic of aluminum. 'Cause they don't get me much. Okay. Now we go fix the screws. Screws are over here. Okay. So what did we say? That's not what I meant to do. $125 divided by 2. 125 divided by 2. 62.5. So 62.5. I can't do 62.5 till I put that in there, dummy. Okay, so that's gonna produce what we need for this. Alright, so we have copper setup, we have concrete setup, we have iron setup, we have all the outside factors for our steel set up. Now we just have to get the steel set up. but we can't quite get it set up until we get the iron that we need, the resource. And the only way that we're gonna 100% get that set up is finding the right blueprint. Oh, we didn't make it. I don't remember if it said it was done yet, but we're gonna check anyways. It is done. Okay. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. Stitched iron plate, that's an interesting one. You're killing me, Smalls. We're gonna have to go hunting. There's one nearby that we can get. We just gotta run power to it. Shouldn't be too hard. It'll just take a sec. Okay, you are not connected by anything. You come with me. You're supposed to be dead. Easy peasy lemon squeezy cheesy.
Damaged hard drive recovered. Return it to the MAM where it will receive the best recovery and rehabilitation care available.
Rehabilitation. At least this thing's still running well. I know these ends is still kind of running rough. Which we have the Mark III belt, so we could change it and run a lot smoother. Super tempting. Alright, hard drive. Alright, hard drive Kenobi. Your only hope. 10 minutes. What do we need for Mark III? Do we have any of those? Pretty sure we do, if we didn't use them all up. Yes. Okay, so ooh, this will free us some reinforced iron plates too. One thing I've noticed is you have to change all of them to the same speed, because if these side ones are not the same speed as this, sometimes the resource you have will be going too slow to go in there, so it goes zoop. It says it's taken, I'm going. It doesn't wait. It says I'm out of here. There we go. Now it's not getting held up. No, I think there's one more spot. There we go. It might be pausing here, but it's not pausing there. There it goes. Now it's flowing. Beautiful. No more pauses now. I mean, there's like half-second pauses, but that should help everything. Should help everything level out. Look at that beautiful dead line. Perfect. Oh, that's gorgeous. I might not be like some people and like have all the splitters and mergers do things to be like perfectly have the perfect amount coming out, but I can tell you what, I can control that electricity. Ah, that makes me happy. So yeah, now that's running smoother because it's not getting jammed. These aren't getting jammed. Nothing should be getting jammed anymore. And as more stuff gets added, we'll need higher... Exhaustion is not covered by the Fix-It Pioneer Health Plan. No one cares. Exhaustion is second rate to the needs of the people. Okay, what's next? We need a Mark II again. So we just need 2 more portable miners. Oh, I'm so happy. I am so happy. Just when things in this game run like they're supposed to, makes me happy. I love it. I love seeing this. This right here. Why? That means I have perfect efficiency. That means I have everything working exactly how it should with no downtime. Beautiful. And I'm only... My max consumption is only 320. I'm not even... I'm just over the halfway. And the 320 are things that are currently, like, offline. Like my temporary thing over there and some other stuff that might be hooked up that's not currently running, like the awesome sink. But you're not what I wanted. I still have 600 capacity to go. My consumption is sitting perfectly at 286.3. That's what I like to see. See, I know you can get power from those, what are they called? Those geysers. I don't think I'll ever use them because then there's going to be a wobbly line. I want 3 dead lines. 4 dead lines. That's what I want. Okay, so this is looking pretty. One, 2, 3, 4, 500. Only halfway there. And then we gotta wait on everything else. Alright, Mark II. Mark II. We need 2 more portables. Alright. And this Mark II is going to be for the coal side. How much more time do we have for... Because if I lay that, I need to see if I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna lay the Mark II and then come right back. Because it's like... I need 6 or 7 smelters, something like that, to create the amount of steel ingots we need for the production. And what we might do is we're gonna work back to front, or front to back like we normally do, and just kind of fine-tune all of this, make sure it's all good. I'm gonna go to these each ones and make sure the conveyor belts are going fast enough, so that way we don't lose efficiency there. I'm gonna hook it all up and see what kind of power output we're gonna have, because we might need to expand our coal production, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, because the current one I can just add a Mark II over it, and then once we add a Mark II over it, we can oh, come on, you're on there a minute ago. Don't do this to me. There it was. I saw you. There you are. Okay, because yeah, the Mark II makes 240, so we're gonna need... Yeah, we're gonna need the conveyor belt Mark III, and that's probably gonna produce more than enough coal that we need. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we only needed the 60. Okay, now that's done. Pray to the machine spirits that hard drive has what we need. Yeah, I know. I'm... Aww. One more look at the power, just put a smile on my face. Oh, look at that. Still nice and straight. Gorgeous. Love it. There it is. That's not it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, that one has like 2 different pipes. Alright, let's go find us another hard drive. I know where one is that we haven't gotten. We still have our gun, yeah? Okay. So we're gonna need it. This one has should have some good goodies around it too that we could take and enjoy. So heavy modular frames probably going to be built right at the end of that edge. That's about as far as I got. Well, I got all the way up to the fuel. Made the fuel refinery. I was going to be making 40,000 power, but I screwed something up and it just kind of demoralized me because I spent like a week building it up just for it to not work. But I'm not going to make the same mistake again. And even if I do, I'm not going to be demoralized again. I'm going to push through it. I'm going to succeed. I'm collecting all this stuff this time. How'd you live through 2 of those, man?
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
Okay. I see you up there, Slug. Oh, I got 24 pipe on me. That sucks. Alright, where's our prize? Is it further? Yeah, there it is. Right down there. Geronimo. I do think there's a few in there too. We might grab those. Man, he's much further out there than I thought. They didn't move it, did they? I doubt it. Shit. Do you know there's a biggins over here? You don't see me? Oh look, there's one of those heavy modular frames I was talking about. Ooh, I see some rubber as well. Ah, shit. Miss me. You suck. I'm probably gonna get hit by those 3 things, but that's fine. Alright, let's see what we got here. Some stators. Motors. Quick wire. Heavy modular frame, some rubber. It'd be great if there was some plastic. Ooh, that had a motor too. Ooh, more motor instators. Nice. Operational. Just need to pull. Sweet.
Surface genetic sampling indicates this freighter may have come from a planet run by apes.
Good one, Ada. Okay, I know there's one more somewhere over here on these little islands. These islands is where I was trying to get my oil. And I believe it's right there. And I also believe it's going to be well guarded. 2 of these guys. All right. One down. Oh, from left field. Missed again. More rubber. Ooh, there's some plastic. Hell yeah. Ooh, and some packaged fuel. Oh, and computer. That's amazing. Who sees me? Just you. I don't like you being so close to me. Oh, that hurts. Oh, right in the face. Okay. There's some good stuff here. No space. What are we getting rid of? We're getting rid of you. 43. Wow. Alright, anything else we can get rid of? We can get rid of you. What's in the box? Alright, we'll get rid of you. Just pull. Oh, that's sweet. I don't need to break you down though. I'm gonna leave you there as a reminder. A reminder how awesome I am. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna be over here sooner or later anyways, so I'll just come back and get it. Now to get the heck out of here. And one more time. Let's try to float across. And we didn't make it. That's fine. Surprised they don't have any water creatures. You know? I mean, most of the time we build bridges over everything anyways, right? But occasions like that. Okay. We have 2 more chances with the hard drives. Here, slug. But no sea slug. Alright. Now we're back. Kinda close though, don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish. We have a bunch of junk. Don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need. Might be able to use the plastic. We need to see what we can research. Don't need. Don't need. Don't need. Get rid of the wood too. Meat. Meat popsicle, damn it. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this and we're gonna get rid of this. We don't need that. It's only one. Who knows how long we've been carrying that one. That's good for now. And we have some stuff in here that's also over there, so we really gotta start working on our organization skills. Alright, I'm gonna drop this cable off and then we're gonna work on our timing. Ooh, cable's almost filled. I feel like the closest thing would be... Wow, they're not close at all. They're close. They're close. Those are far away, which is kind of expected. That's far. They're close, and they're close. Okay. Now, to set all the timing for at least everything here up. Well, there to here. Okay, we already agreed on 5 rotors. That also means 5 stators. No problem there. We have 5 stators, which is also going to bring 3 steel pipe and 40 wire. The 40 wire is already inbound. Steel pipe. We only need 15 steel pipe. So we can reduce that to 15. Alright, that one's good. Now how about this one? 4 framework is 2 modular frames, which are already inbound. And 24 per minute of steel beam. Oof. We're gonna have to increase that. Isn't this the one that's... No, it's not by itself. Okay. I don't have any more slugs. Luckily, I only need 1. So... gonna look like 2.4 for now. No, that won't do. So we need 1 slug. And then you... for this guy. So 2.5 automated wiring. That's 20 cable, or 50 per minute cable. That's inbound. 2.5 stator. So we need to reduce this to 2.5. Oh, which reduced it down to 20 wire, so we're able to... No, that's 60 wire. We're doing 50. We're gonna have to check our wire. But that's 3.7 or 7.5 steel pipe. Damn, that's a big drop. Really? Only 7.5? Yeah, 7.5. Alright. We need to check our wire output here in a minute, because we might be able to increase the output of stators which can also be used to increase. No, because then we'd have to increase the cable, so we don't want to do that. Okay, 7.5. Stay on track, don't get distracted. 7.5. Okay. Now, this one doesn't lead to nothing. There's straight 5 stators, 40 wires. So we got 60 wires. And I think we're making 80. So we're gonna have to reduce that to 60. Or we were going to do 80. Okay, so 60 wire. 40 coming here, and then 15 pipe. You can make 15 pipe, can't you? Oh yeah, you can. 15 pipe. Concrete, we need 18 pipe. We need 2 more slugs. 2 more slugs and we're good. We need to check to see how much wire we're making. We only need 60. We need 3 slugs. Stupid freaking phone. Hold on, everybody. Ah. Oh, I didn't even see you on here, man. For some reason your chat never showed up, but hey. You missed me struggle along the hard parts for the steel. Okay, so 60. So we need 3 more slugs. Let's say 2 more. We'll use the yellow one. Actually, I think I know where 2 are. We pass them all the time going up to the coal factory. I'm curious about how much electrical output the whole steel is going to put, because I have a feeling... Aw, did you kill something? Good job, little guy. We might need to extend our output, coal output, before starting that up. Like, we're gonna get that all done and finished. There's one. And then before even starting it, we're gonna have to expand the coal, which we'll be able to do. That won't be hard at all. Just another row of 8 and 3. Alright, where is he at? I see your glowy bits. Alright. One more. Did I get the one at the top? Ooh, there's one. There was one right behind my base this whole time. Alright. Well, that was 2 out of 3. Can't head back yet. We're not done. I don't see any in the trees over there. Regardless. Oh, I know where one is. Man, research. Alright, pray to the machine spirit. We get the ones we need. No. And no. Rescan. No and no. Why? Why? Why do you vex me, game? Uno mas. Uno mas. Alright. Alright. Do I have enough to make... Yeah, I got enough to make the crafting bench. Did I ever replace the coal with the Mark II? Yeah, I did. I could probably actually just fly over here. I'm going to the coal, so... And there's also that one. I could just grab that one too if this one turns out to be something more. Oh, Lord. That gave me a heart attack. I don't know why. Hey, little fella. Thought you could hide from me. Alright, crafting bench. One, two, three. All right. Now, where were we? 18, 36. Oh, we need to increase that to 60, right? 40 and 60. Perfect. All right, so that's got the right output. Did I already increase you? I did. You're at 108 where you need to be. Okay. We got the screws, we got all that. We just need to go through all of this again. 2.5. 5 and 5. The 5 is coming. So this needs to be at 5, which it is. So that's 15 pipe, 40 wire. That's 40 more wire. 4. Is there really 3 sets of wire? Might just have to make a whole nother thing. Yeah, there's wire there, so that's 100 wire. Can you even do 100 wire? No. Essentially, I have to expand that. All right, we'll come back to that. And let's not get too distracted. Okay, so. Yep, that's creating the 5 that we need. 8 wire. 3 pipe. 2 rotors and stator. Stator needs 8 wire, 15 pipe. We gotta fix the 8 wire issue. We got the 15 pipe. Okay. We know that up there is 4 versatile, so that's 2 frames. Those are coming in, and we need 24 steel beams. So we're gonna need a lot more than 3. 24 steel beams. Okay. And then down there is 2.5 stator. for, what is this? Motors, automated wiring. So 2.5 stators, 50 cable. 50 cable is coming. We know that for sure. So 20 wire and 7.5 steel pipe. So you need to be 7.5, which you are. And then this is 15 steel pipe. 15 steel pipe. And I think this last one, 18 steel beams. And 18 steel beams. Okay. So. Are you worth it, little guy? You probably would be if I had enough ladder to go down and get you. 20, 40, plenty. Geronimo. It's funny because I know where that leads. That leads to my other SAM build. Or the site for the SAM. Alright. Now we need one more slug. Hopefully just one more slug. Might be 2 slugs. We'll figure it out because we need 100 copper wire. But we can pop this. So we can change this to 18. And that'll give us what we need for that. Okay. Let's extend the foundation. Missing concrete. Lovely. I'm not going to bother running down there for 5 concrete. Oh, you're not even exposed, are you? Oh, one at a time? You suck. How many do... Oh, you. Do some work. I'm sorry, I can't be mean to you. You're too adorable. So 3. So we need 12. Back to the basics, guys. 7. Should be enough. Alright, stop. 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 Thank you. Jeez, those guys just love to work. Okay. Luckily, for the way I did this, it's going to be a pretty easy expansion. Like so, and all we gotta do is place a, not a merger, a splitter. Right here. And then... Ew. That's not bad. We connect. Okay, so we need 100. So basically 50 from each. Still gonna need a slug. A slug. Two slugs. I know where to get 2 slugs. I didn't want to use it, but to save time, we're going to. We already have a nice yeller slug we can use. I was gonna wait till we had the Somer sloops, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Ain't that right, Crawdaddy? Ooh, heat sinks. Thanks, little guy. That'll go great in here. Nice. Okay, what in here could we... Is there anything interesting in here we can get? Not really. Not really. Alright, I'll do it. I'm going. Come here, slug. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna complain about it the whole time. Because when I get the summer sloops up and going. You're done, right? Alright, come on. Just give me what I need. Just give me what I need. I like both of those. I like this one a lot because that makes so much copper wire. But I only like it for when you need Caterium. Like the pure Caterium node can make so much quick wire. So being able to split it and just make some copper wire, Caterium wire, it just makes it so much easier. Okay, rescan. Fingers crossed. Damn it. Alright, well, you might have to do a whole episode of hard drive hunting. It's fine. It's whatever. Plug my phone in because my phone's dying. If my phone dies, I can't see people talking to me. That is not charging it for some reason. Oh. How about you? Will you charge it? No. Transparency mode. There we go. Stand by. Be back. Alright, I'm back. I am here. Don't run away. Alright. Gotta get my phone plugged in. There we go. Okay. So we got the slugs. Now we can make sure everything. Before we do that, I'll need to get iron plating. We don't really need most of this stuff no more. Okay, we got plenty of that. Let's get rid of these. Don't have any of those. Keeping the concrete. Let's get rid of all those. Wire's almost full. I'm kind of excited about the wire being full. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna give these the slugs, and we should be good to go. We just gotta properly connect everything. Make sure everything has the proper conveyor belt. Higher. $50. That's right? Because we had 2 of them that need 40 and 1 of them that needs 100. That's 100. Okay. So we have 50 cable, so we don't need anything crazy for that. So we're gonna get a merger. Merger's gonna go this way. I guess we could just go like this, right? Yeah, we can just do that. And those cables are gonna run here. I think. Yeah, we'll do it to there because. All right, how much total would we got coming out of here again? 12 and 36. Yeah, we only need to mark 1 for that. These guys are gonna come out and they're gonna go right here. I'm gonna go ahead and link up the concrete. Boom. All right, concrete's connected. Let's get the cable. Ah, okay. Missing concrete. I hate you, concrete. With a burning, fiery passion. Not as much as those guys, though. Okay, concrete. Should have. I mean, I didn't put my concrete away. I thought I still had a ton with me. Luckily, I have a lot now, but you know. Boom, first one finished off. So that means as cable comes through here. Oop, there went. Nope, that wasn't some. Nope. Yep, there it goes. It's gonna go right in there. It's gonna get eaten up. Now we have a constant flow of stuff for the fix-it stickers. Okay, so where were we before we were rudely interrupted by concrete? You're gonna come down here. And since we have all these items coming out, we don't want them to be intersected, so we're going to do... We're gonna raise them up. Like so. Oh, no. I think not. I ain't gonna have that curvy mess in here. There we go. That's better. And then that feeds into there. So, concrete, cable, and now we're going to use wire. Now for wire, we're going to have to do 120. Before we go up there and deal with it though, we're going to get it ready down here. All right, what all needs wire? You need wire. How many do you need? You need 40, right? Yep. You need wire. You need wire. Do you need wire? No. You need modular frames, which are going to come from that way. Ooh, how am I going to make those fit? So I also need wire from here. What if I simply swap these two? Then the wire would be closer and the modular flame would be that way. Let's do that. So assembler. And he was supposed to be... Shit. Motor? Motor. You're supposed to be motor. How many rotors are we making again? 5 per minute. Okay, 5 rotors. Four. 2.5? Yeah, 2.5. Okay. Really sucks. We could scoot this back like a whole block, and it would line up almost perfectly for that, to where it'd be right here. Might do that. Might just do that, because that wouldn't take me long to do, but not right now. We can get it mostly mapped out now though. So 5 rotors coming from that way. Yeah. 5 rotors, 5 stators. So this is going to change to stators. Which is, okay, 15 pipe. And 40 wire. So now we have all of the wire in the same spot. There we go. So 40, 20, 40. Alright, and then this last one is going to be not stator, but versatile framework, which is going to be from the modular frame. And we need 30. Are we doing 2.5? We're doing 2 modular frames. So 4? Yeah. 4, so 24 steel beams. 20. 24 steel beams. I don't know why there was 2 in there when we only needed 24. That's fine. So we have beams, motors, advanced, and then concrete down there, and then just the 2 regular ones. And the regular ones are going to go on down there too. Okay. So that's all that. So let's get all this set up. Put this here. From there, we can get splitters. Right? Yeah, splitters. Alright, now that those are there. Again, I like to delete these because, I mean, you saw what happened with the coal. Shit did not work like it needed to. Alright, and it's moving at 100, so we need Mark IIs. Alright, Mark IIs. Then Mark II floor. Mark II lift. Mark II lift is going to be right here. No, that's not what I wanted. I believe that was right. We'll find out. Looks like it to me. Ooh, almost fell off. Okay, that looks good. Now we gotta run the copper all the way down here. First we gotta merge it. Should only need Mark 1s because they're both pumping out 50. And then Mark 2. Hmm. We're gonna have to get fancy with it. Alright, so we're gonna have to start from here. And then go this way. Okay. Easy fix. I hate you, belts. I hate you. Why don't you just change direction? Make it a lot easier for me. There we go. Where do you come down, huh? Where's your thing? Right there? Where is it? I believe it's right at the line, right? Yeah, it's right at the line. Make it look somewhat symmetrical. Even though it's a whole nother belt. Whole different belt. Ooh, snap. We're not gonna have room for the concrete. Not concrete, but the iron. That's fine, that's an easy fix. What we do is we get this guy. Alright. And we put them right here. Like so. So we'll just have him going over. Yeah, just like that. Okay. So that's close, but we're gonna put him right there. There we go. Now it's just like before, but it's just elevated. That way, because it's going to be elevated anyway, so why not just elevate it all the way there? Like that. Yeah. Because once we get the iron built up, the iron is going to come right down there. Beautiful. All right. So all of this is essentially built up and connected and ready to rumble. I just need to scoot that back one and it'll like convert smoothly into here, which we can do next time. Yeah, because I could even almost scoot it back. Yeah, I could scoot it back all the way to here. Because what we need, or what we would like, is for this to seamlessly connect to that. And if we go back by 1 block, we can do that. But I'm all conked out. We got I'd say 85% done, because we still need to make the iron ingots. But before we can even do the iron ingots, we need to find the right blueprint, alternative blueprint, which the alternative blueprint I'm looking for is the one where it takes, instead of iron ore and coal, it takes an iron ingot and coal. And then essentially I'm gonna make a tiny ingot factory right over there. It's gonna turn the iron ore over there into an iron ingot, and then the iron ingot's gonna flow over there, and it's just gonna make it to where we only need those 4 foundries, and those 4 foundries are gonna be pumping things out. I was really hoping to finish this today, but that ingot thing really is holding me back. I think did we put one more in there? Or did we run out? We're gonna go check. Everything else is essentially set up and ready to go, except for cables to set up the power. So yeah, 85% is pretty accurate. Oh, thanks for the concrete, buddy. You must have heard me yelling about concrete. Alright, let's check the MAM real quick. Did we have something in here? No. Okay. So, next episode's probably going to be a hard drive hunt. We're going to look for hard drives. We're going to do all that. But, appreciate everyone coming out. If you're still here, hit the subscribe thing, man. I'll be on again tomorrow. We'll go from there. Goodbye.